Very good morning to all of you. Probably, so look at this syllabus. I'm going to display the syllabus to you. So we have discussed as far as SQL point of view, constraints have discussed, and then so basic SQL, simple databases, how you can create a database or table, and how you can alter, and different DML operators, insert, delete, update, and of course we have been taken so selection also, basic SQL querying, that is selection. So already we did this projection also. Already we did this particular projection also. But why I have make this one is black in color. So let me explain this one after coming to so entity relationship model here. Okay, here already we did this one. But however, using where class, arithmetic logical operators, and SQL functions, everything has been done. Everything has been done. And today we'd like to finish up SQL subqueries. Actually, SQL subqueries have been here, grouping, aggregation, and all those things are there in unit number 3. But if I would give you at this particular point, by leaving here and go to what you call theoretical part and give you something here, then you could have some kind of confusion. So that is why I have continued. That is why I have continued for third unit also. And in third unit, look at this. All these things also been available here. So SQL creating tables with the relationships already created, implemented key integrity constraints, and the nested queries, subqueries, nested queries, subqueries, group by and aggregate and order by implementation of different joins. So up to this one we have completed. Up to this particular point we have completed actually. Okay, in this particular session we have completed in the previous classes. Okay. So normally while we're talking something about DBMS, normally the syllabus of first 3 units will be in zigzag manner, not exactly in the same, because so if I would leave here and I go for this particular syllabus, then you could have some kind of confusion after introducing SQL back here. So that is why I have completed. So that is the basic reason why I have completed. Yeah. Of course, relational set operations also we get so. The set of union, all, and intersect and the minus also get so. Okay. So, however, I'd like to complete the subqueries. So, multi-row subqueries, and tomorrow onwards, we'll continue what is the relational model and how the relational model could be defined, and what are the domain attribute people. Everything will be taken into consideration, and we'll discuss each and every point in very clear manner. Okay. So today, I don't know why people still are only 38 students are here. So I don't know why. So okay, let us go ahead. Let's get started without any further delay of our class here. Already yesterday we have taken multi-row subqueries. Multi-row subqueries have been taken. Just introduction has taken in the previous session. Today it is 31/05/2020. Okay. So, however, multi-row subqueries will be framed by using SQL operators. Either it is in, any, so some, or all. Any or some. Actually, these two are taking same kind of activity. So, any or some. You can use some or you can use any. That is no problem. So, n will be always checks that exact equivalence of each and every value which is being generated by the subquery. Okay, subquery will be generated some kind of values. More than one value could be generated by subquery. So that subquery value, whatever the set of values which are generated, those values are going to be checked exact equivalence. Okay, and this is one of the multi-row subqueries which is being there with us. Let me open Oracle for you, and I'd like to explain by taking Oracle as AMR class. AMR class. Okay. it's been taken. And let us continue with this one here. Set line size 300. Set page size 50. And by tomorrow, tomorrow, today in the evening, you will be given some kind of assignment, and you have to submit that assignment through only the Google Classroom. Let me explain how to take the particular things at the end of this particular class. Okay. Now, so select everything from EMP. So this is the demo table which we have. Demo table which we have. So this particular demo table will always gives you or always give you a chance to execute all different kinds of queries. So in what do you call SQL subqueries, joins, and everything. Okay. However, so let us consider display the details of all employees. Let me write queries for this one, then you could understand very easily. So for in operator, what are the queries here? For in operator, these are the queries here. First query, so display the details of all employees. So let me come back to this particular area to check that how things are being happened here. Employees. So who are who are belongs to belongs to otherwise who are getting commission, who are getting commission. So this fellow has getting commission, this fellow, and this fellow. All of these four fellows are getting commission here. So this one will be gets operated like this. Who are getting okay. For this one, what is the query which we would like to write here is, so this is the answer for that particular query. Select, I need every information from EMP where COMM will be equal to, look at this, select COMM, I'm sorry, it is not equal to, it is in. We're talking about in commission from EMP where commission is not null. If it is not null, then we have to display it. Otherwise, we don't display it here. Otherwise, we don't display it anymore here. So is not null in the sense. So here, if you observe this one here, some null will be there. Here also null will be there. Here also null will be there, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth. So we have. If we take this particular query separately, for example, if you take this particular query separately, it could be displays 4 values to you. So 300, 1500, 1400, and 0. So while displaying the rows of each and every row of EMP will be always checks that whether it will be equivalent to commission column will be equivalent to this value or this value or this value or this value. Either of these 4 values it is going to check. So if it is any one of these values will be gets equal, then it could be displayed. Otherwise, they are not supposed to be taken into consideration. Okay, they are not supposed to be taken into consideration. And one more query I'd like to specify. I would like to specify here. So display the details of all employees. So who are having managers? Who are having managers? The question is this one. The second question. This is the first question I'd like to specify. Second question is display the details of all employees. So who are having managers? So one person does not have any manager. He is Mr. King. King is the president of the organization. So in hierarchy, president will be the taken root node or otherwise the highest priority, then below. So who are having managers? So who are having managers in the sense you can observe this particular thing here. So here MGR number. If you consider this particular MGR number, this fellow does not have any MGR number. Of course, we have entered one more row here. So this fellow also not having MGR number. So these two fellows cannot have any MGR number. Remaining, everybody has some managers. If you do observe here, so 7839. If you observe this one, 7839. So he is the subordinate of the president. 7839. Where exactly? One more. 78399. Yeah, this is subordinate. This is subordinate, and so on. Some hierarchy will be there here. So this above this particular fellow, there is no manager or there is no superior. So therefore, we have only, out of 15 rows, we have only 13 rows. So for do this particular operation, how could you perform this one here? Select. I'd like to take everything from EMP. Otherwise, you can select the employee name, employee number, something like that. Only a few columns. Otherwise, complete information. So from EMP, so where EMP envo in. So I have taken some information just before to you, just a couple of seconds ago I have given, who are having manager number. So those people will work under a particular manager. Who does not have any manager number, something like president and what we have entered manually. These two fellows does not have any managers. So therefore, in select MGR from EMP. If you take something like this, EMP. Okay, if you take something like this, look at this. What is this? Uh, right. Select MGR from EMP. If you take this particular thing, these are the values here. These are the values here. Okay, so these values must be supplied here. Then I don't know why this could be displayed here. So, however, the query will be seems like this. So, where EMP envelope is equal in select MGR from EMP. Could be display the complete information to you that who are having managers. Then, moving forward, if you consider moving forward, so what is that? Any all, something like this. You need to understand very important point here. Any will be always taken the assistance of any one of the relational operator. Okay, relational operator. So those relation, not any, all also will be taken. So the relational operators, they will be taken greater than, so less than, so greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. So equal to, not equal to cannot be taken. Only greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to will be taken. So if it is any will be, so you please remember these values. So less than any, in the sense subquery will be written some values, some kind of values. Subquery will be written some kind of values. So out of all those values, one particular value will be maximum value. We don't know what is that value actually, but maximum value can be taken. So the people, I mean the data which is satisfying less than or equal to, if you take less than or equal to, yes it could be. Greater than or equal to, it could be. Equal to also be taken. So less than that particular maximum value of the result. Less than maximum value of the result will be taken into the. Okay. So let us consider one particular point here. One particular point here. So the people, the clerks will have taken some kind of salary here. So out of clerks, so some clerk has been taken huge amount of salary. Let me select everything from so EMP where so job like CLE clerk. If you take this particular thing, these people have taken 800, and then 1100, 950, and 1300. Out of these four values, maximum value is 1300. The people who are getting below this 1300, not exactly equal to, we are not talking about equal to, below 1300. Only three people are there. That is 800, 1100, and 950. So the query will be to display the details of all employees who are getting so below maximum salary of a clerk. Below maximum salaries of a clerk. Okay, clerks might be getting several salaries. So out of one particular person, Miller is taking huge salary when compared to all other clerks. So below that value, any people are getting, so we'd like to display. So that one, for that, everything, select everything from EMP. So where, here, where, so salary is less than any of, less than in the sense, less than any will be always taken, less than the max value of the resultant of subquery, less than max value of resultant of subquery, less than, so select, so salary from EMP where job like, job like clerk. Clerk. If you take something like this, you can see here. So not only clerks and the remaining people also be there here. These are also less than 1300. These people also getting less than 1300. So totally 5 people. If you observe the salary field 800, 950, 1100, 1250, 1250. All these people are getting less than the maximum salary of the clerks. Okay, this is what about less than any. Greater than, if you take greater than, the people who are getting greater than the minimum salary of a clerk, of course, you can take clerk or a salesman or however, whatever the job type it may be. For my example, I'm trying to consider, so greater than any of minimum salary of the clerk, the people who are getting. So obviously, only one person is there here. So he is getting 800. This is the minimum most value of entire organization. So therefore, he could get remaining 13 or 14 rows. Let us see how this works. So previously it has been operated less than any. Now it is greater than any. Uh, you can see 800 is the minimum salary of clerks. Then all these are the. Otherwise, if you want to change something, so job like salesman, for example, you take salesman. So what is the minimum salary of salesman? Let me. Okay. Let us execute this particular query separately. Then you could get the complete information about the salesman here. So look at this 1600, 1250, 1250, 1500. So what is the minimum salary? Minimum salary of a salesman 1200. The people who are getting more than 1250 will be gets displayed. You can see. You can say this one here. You can say this one. Okay. So R equal to, if you put R equal to, obviously those two people also be gets included. Those two people also be gets included. 1250, where 1250, 1250 also be included because we have taken equal. So less than any in the sense, whatever the values which have been generated by subquery, out of all those values, one value could be maximum. Less than that particular maximum value will be gets displayed by the main query or outermost query. Whereas greater than n in the sense, subquery will be displayed or subquery will be generates some number of values. Out of all those values, one minimum value will be there. So above that particular minimum value, it is going to display here. So that is the point regarding to less than any and the greater than. These two are, I mean, subqueries in subqueries. So all any will be very, very playing a vital role. Okay. Then followed by uh, greater than all. Greater than all. If you consider greater than all in the sense, let us go ahead and check about this one. So greater than all will be greater than the maximum value of the subquery. So here, greater than any will be taken greater than minimum value of the subquery, where greater than any will be taken into consideration. Whereas greater than all will be taken more than the maximum value. More than the maximum value. Okay? More than the maximum value in the sense, let me consider one more kind of thing. The people who are getting the salary more than the maximum salary of salesman. More than the maximum salary of salesman. What is the maximum salary of salesman? 1600. Okay, look at this. So select everything greater than, instead of any, I'd like to space it as all. Okay, instead of any, I'd like to place it as all. So all in the sense greater than, all in the sense subquery will be written to these values. These are the values which is going to generated by subquery. And out of these four values, one value will be maximum. That maximum value is 1600. So therefore, more than 1600, the people who are getting the salary, they will be displayed. Let us see whether it is doing the same business or not. Look at this, the people more than 1600. These are the people who are getting more than 1600. Okay, more than 1600. These are the people. And one more thing, display the details of all employees who are less than all. Less than all in the sense less than the minimum value. Less than the minimum value, whereas less than any will be taken less than the maximum value. So here less than minimum value, less than all in the sense less than the minimum value. So here also I'd like to go ahead with the same. So salespeople have so four different salespeople are available in the organization. Out of them, so these are the people. These are the salaries of those salespeople. That is 1600, 1250, and 1500. Out of all this, 1250 is a lesser value or small value. Less than this one, who are getting? I'd like to display them. Less than this one. Okay. So that is the point I'd like to make. These are the people who are getting less than 1250 rupees. So this is the way you can consider the multi-row subqueries. Okay. So if anybody not joining to the Google Classroom, please join, because I am going to give a material to you people by today in the evening. So I have prepared some material for you. So I'd like to give you the material for SQL only, not exactly DBMS, but SQL I have prepared and I'd like to give you. Okay, so please join with the Google Classroom. If any are left over, please join. And if any is not interested, let me know. The people who are not interested, let me know, and so on. Then already I have given some information to you people that please install this particular query, something like that. Let me get this. Sorry, screen sharing is okay. So please install so and so app in our thing. So don't go for that particular app. That particular app is not working in a proper way. So therefore, you please take this particular. I'll show you, and I'll send you this particular link also to you through WhatsApp groups. Look at this. So already it has been given something here. Eliminate everything, and you have to create your own. You have to create your own. Look at this. Create a table, STUD. So first one is SNO, number of some code, yes name, VAR, varchar. Of course, 2 is not expected yet. However, you can take okay, put semicolon and run it. So program exited with the exit code 0. What does it mean? It has been executed successfully. That is the meaning. Okay, then come back to code again, and I have to so insert into STUD values. Value number 1 is some 1, otherwise 501, comma some array. Okay, execute this one. So let me execute. Let me write for 526 rows here. So 502, 503, 504, and 505. Some names. Okay, these are the names. Okay, again run the same. Yes, everything will be executed successfully. Okay, there is no error at all. Now, then you have to apply, select everything from STUD. Okay, execute one more time. So look at this. These are the content. Okay. Next up, let me go ahead and take select. So everything from EMP. Sorry, I'm talking about EMP STUD, where the registered SNO, so student number equal to 50503, for example, 503. Execute this one again. Okay. So where it is? This one. Okay. Then if you write something like this, every time everything will be gets executed. So that is why everything will be put into. So let me put into comment lines, comment lines, comment lines, and here also comment lines, and here also comment lines. So just before we have created something, then execute this one here. Comment line is not accepted here. Okay. However, comment lines are not accepted here. Okay. However, you can execute right away from the beginning. There is no problem at all because it is not a realistic SQL kind of thing here. Please. So here one more thing is required. So that is where the problem will be raised. Okay. Let us see how this will be. Oh, so therefore every time you have to execute the same. Every time you have to execute the same. So you have to take something like this. I'll give you how to do the same kind of operation. I'll show you one particular example after some time, and then you can eliminate this one. You can eliminate this one and display 503 already. Like this, you have to execute and you have to perform the operations. I'll send you this one through the groups, Google, WhatsApp groups, and I have to open through any Google Chrome, and directly you can execute the queries. Okay. So if you want to execute complete information, you have to type all those information continuously, and I'll also forward the demo tables information. Okay, EMP and DEPT. Remaining things will be get eliminated from me from that particular demo table, and I'll send you remaining all EMP and the DEPT tables and how they have created, how inserted, everything will be sent to you. Then whatever the queries I would like to give you. So before applying the queries, first creation, insertion must be pasted into this particular thing. Then you have to execute whatever the query you are requiring. Okay, and the output will be saved. So here you can save this particular query here. Oh, sorry. This one here, save. That is STUD. Save this one, and it could be get saved to you. Okay. In this way, it could be saved. After saving, you can download each and everything. And the downloaded will be attached to Google Class. The downloaded will be, if you download this one, obviously that there might be having some kind of a thing that is main.sql. You can see. So this is the downloaded kind of a thing. Open. These are the points which you have made with that online SQL. Okay, you have to forward this one to me. Then I'd like to verify each and everything. Then I'll give you points or marks. So those marks are count in our final examinations also. You please remember that. Okay, you please remember that. Everything I will forward. So probably by 12:40, because up to 12:40 I do have some exam classes. By 12:40 I have forwarded to you. Then so you will finish up your work. Try to execute yourself through your Android phones by clicking on that link using what is the Google Chrome or whatever the web browser you are using. Then you have to execute each and everything. Okay. So that is what the class today. That is the complete class today, because I am unable to start the new topic at this moment. So therefore, we'd like to go ahead and take the class by tomorrow with the new topic. So finish off this particular relational model. And what is the relational model? What is the concept of domain? What is attribute? What is tuple? What is relation? And if possible, importance of null also be completed by tomorrow. So everything is very small concept, just a definition kind of things only. Already we have taken using the practical approach. Already we have taken, so very small topics only. Tomorrow we may be complete unit number 2, and of course to tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we'll enter into this particular unit number 3. Okay, so this is what today's class, and you people are not going through. You people are not